So sorry.
That was
We
extreme.
extreme. We totally messed up and couldn't figure it out, and now we're here though, which is all that matters. Now we're here though, which is all that matters. Now we're here though, which is all that matters. Now we're here though, which is all that matters. Now we're here though, which is all that matters. Now we're here though, which is all that matters. Now we're here though, which is all that matters. Now we're here though, which is all that matters. Now we're here though, which is all that matters. Now we're here though, which is
Okay.
wow, that was so crazy. Can you
Wow,
that was so crazy.
Wow,
Wow, that was so crazy. Wow, that was so crazy. The world is tweaking. Are we echoing though? Like, is what we're saying echoing? Because we're hearing us saying the same thing over and over and over. No, not at all.
Okay, we just muted
now
ourselves.
it's normal. Okay, so you guys can hear us now. Oh my God, thank God. Woo!
Why don't
All
we just
right.
give them a brief overview of what we're going to talk about today and how this is going to go?
Yes. So today we wanted to talk about COVID-19 and just how we are handling it and staying sane. And then we also wanted to talk about some of the things we asked you guys about: discipline, potty training, second kid, and
And then we'll just take your
questions.
and that'll
Yeah,
be that. I
exactly.
think we can probably let go.
Leave it now? Okay, perfect.
Wow.
Wow. So it has been.
Sound doesn't match with the movement. Hi, the echo is crazy. All good now. Okay.
This has been a crazy week. I mean, especially like a crazy past couple
24
days.
hours.
You know, obviously.
Sorry, I just have one thing to say.
Mm-hmm.
If any of you are tuning in to get like your COVID information, like turn it off.
Yeah.
Like go get it somewhere else. We aren't experts. We have no extra info. This isn't like a place to get some knowledge that you don't know. We're just going to tell you about what we've been doing for the last couple days.
Yeah, so, you know, obviously we knew it was getting bad and we went out of town, and I feel like we're kind of in la la land, but like things weren't obviously as intense as they are now. And then we got back, and 2 days ago is when Timmy really like came into the kitchen and was like, Whitney, we need to go to Costco like right now. Like,
I was on like a work phone call and like not really stressing. We were going to take Sonny to school the next day, and then I heard Angela Merkel, the chancellor of Germany, saying that 70% of Germans were going to get it, and I was like, okay, we don't have the right info here in America, and like I need to protect my family and be ahead of the curve. So we just like stopped everything we were doing and went to Costco and started stocking up. Maybe we should tell you what we got at Costco. First of all, there was no toilet paper, there was no water, there were no cleaning supplies really left. So we got like
we got a lot of meat
got a lot
to
of meat,
freeze.
yeah, meat to freeze, dried goods that'll last no matter what, like bars and things like that. We got some water, but like, are they gonna turn off the water? I hope
I mean,
not.
we got some sparkling water.
We got some.
we got peanut butter. We got some medicine like Flonase, some vitamins,
ibuprofen.
yes. Some hand soap. They were selling like some decorative hand soap that definitely probably doesn't have an antibacterial in it, but I just thought soap was good to have no matter what. Peanut butter.
We like the emergency stuff we got is stuff that we could eat forever without heating it up or whatever. And I took all that and I put it in the garage, and like that is like worst case scenario food. We're not going to touch it. Then Whitney went to the market yesterday and got like a week's worth of groceries, like a normal grocery shop. She came back, she got all like great stuff, whatever, normal stuff that we would eat. Veggies, meat, fruit, drinks, milk for Sunny, stuff like that. But then I woke up this morning and I was like, I need to get more. So I went out to Whole Foods again and got a ton more meat and veggies and stuff and froze it. So that's sort of what we did to prepare. And then like the major thing that we're doing is like we're self-quarantining. Like we've shut it down. We're not really taking visitors and we're not going to stuff. And like, I think we should kind of talk about the discussion we had last night and how you were thinking and how I was thinking.
Yeah, so today I had a work event that I needed to go to, and as one of you guys mentioned, like I was supposed to be on Daily Pop this morning, and I'm so sorry that I wasn't able to do that, but we made the last minute decision that the safest thing for our family and everyone involved is to just stay to yourself. So it was hard for me because I hadn't fully accepted the fact that we weren't going to be leaving the house. So I just wasn't in that place yet. And it's still a little bit hard for me to really come to terms with the fact that like we're not going to be going anywhere for a while is scary, but also at the same time, like we, you know, we have a public responsibility, and everyone does to each other.
Yeah. I mean, look, I have to be honest, like I was kind of freaking out last night, and like what was going through my mind was like I'm responsible for Whitney and Sunny like most directly, and I need to do whatever I can to keep them safe. And I'm trying to read the comments sort of as they come in, and I saw one talking about how stockpiling isn't good for those people who can't get it. Like I was pretty conscious of that. Like I didn't take like every like box of pasta, but I took two. And I have to be honest, like I was a little freaked out last night, and the number one thing I was thinking about is just like, can I keep my family safe when I'm not positive that like our government is doing all the things that we expect them to do. And I woke up this morning, stocks are rebounding. I mean, we just listened to Trump bungle that press conference, but the people behind him are finally starting to understand that like it's time to do everything before we regret it. And I feel better. I feel better than I did before. So that's sort of our take on it. I mean, I'm not planning on leaving the house until I get a lot of good news. And I'm like, our house is safe, and I'm keeping it that way. Like nobody's coming in.
A lot of you guys are talking about toilet paper. We haven't been able to find any toilet paper either. Luckily, we had some in the garage, but I mean, there is this company called Number 6 that will only let you order, I think it's like 12 rolls at a time, and they're not restocking until mid-April. So that's what I would recommend for that. But I know the toilet paper thing is like, I think the thing that's the biggest shortage, it feels like right now.
Yeah. Sorry, you guys have a lot of comments about this, and I think maybe we should, before we go on to the Sunny stuff and the reason we wanted to start this, like maybe just let us know what you think about our strategy or what we're missing or any other information. I'll try and read them.
I mean,
so if you guys have any questions about our strategy, chime in now, and then hopefully we can move on.
Yeah, I'm gonna do Amazon. I'm actually working on it right now. A whole list of activities and toys and games and things that you can do with your kids while they're home. Because I know obviously now there's a lot of free time and there's no school, and so I want to help be a resource for that. And also, I posted something on my stories about how PBS and I think KC something, there's PBS is doing programming for kids, kindergarten up to third grade, I believe, like 5 a.m. to 5 p.m. So don't feel so horrible about turning the TV on for your kids, because PBS is doing like real educational programming. No, I was reading the questions.
Yeah, someone asked like what we're doing to keep Sunny safe. I took Sunny out of school yesterday.
Yeah. When most of the schools were starting to get canceled.
And he hasn't left the house since. I went out this morning, and when I came back, I took off all my clothes. I showered before touching him or anything. I wiped down all the things that I had brought home. Yeah, he's in full quarantine. I don't know if I'm overreacting. I don't really give a shit. Like that's what's happening. In terms of like keeping him busy, like we're full on gonna start our own Montessori school here, and the teacher to student ratio is gonna be 2 to 1. What else? Talking to Sonny about this. I mean, I feel kind of lucky because he's 2.5, and like he's really starting to understand a lot, but he definitely doesn't understand what's going on. Maybe I'm crazy, but like he had a freak out yesterday, and I was trying to put him down, and I feel like maybe he was just picking up on our energy, certainly mine, because I was more panicked than Whitney was.
You're not crazy, actually. Kara, my friend who has a baby at the same age, said that Leon was doing the same thing, and it was not characteristic of him. So who knows?
Someone from Denmark just said you should not stock up. We're all in this together. Yeah, I know. I hear you. I drove by one of my neighbors today on the way out, and I want everyone around me to feel like they can count on us if they need help, and I want to help the people that I can. It's just hard to balance that with making absolutely positively sure that my family is okay. Someone else asked, like, what can we do if we're alone at home and not like freaking out or lonely? Like, I think you should FaceTime people all the time. Like, just FaceTime anyone and just have them there and be like, hey, what's up? And like, try and make it as many people around you as possible, so you don't start to feel the cabin fever.
The isolation. Like Sunny and I actually were making little letters that we were going to mail people. You never mail things anymore, but I thought that this would cheer someone up, like sending people letters. But yeah.
So that's what we're doing. We also like had a conversation with one another, being like, look, like, like little things that we do that might annoy each other. Like I've like tried to give myself an extra like dose of patience. With her, because like
we're gonna be nonstop with each other, and we were just coming off of a conversation last week being like, wow, we've been with each other nonstop,
because we were just on vacation.
We were on vacation together, and like we already lived day to day so much together, and then this happened. So
yeah, we're about to be together a lot. I don't know, maybe we'll do more lives so that we can all be together. Someone asked, do I have a generator? No, I don't have a generator. And can I just tell you guys
we should look in that Judy.
Yeah, we should look in that Judy, but I guarantee there's no generator.
I don't know how big a generator is, but there's a lot. There's you guys should also know about Judy, which is an emergency preparedness kit that you guys should all order. It's called the Judy.
Can I just tell them what I was thinking about last night when I was at my peak freaked out? Is that like I wish I had some kind of safe room situation where I had enough supplies for God knows how long, and like was totally shut off from the rest of the world. And like obviously now is not the time to build one of those, but like when things calm down, like I'm gonna start a savings fund to build one of those. Like maybe I'm more paranoid than I ever thought I was.
You are.
Because I don't generally live my life this stressed out. Yeah, I don't. Like we keep it, you know.
You have it in you to get like this about certain things, but you don't want to live in fear. And we specifically were talking about the other day how important it was for Sunny to not live in fear.
Right. And I teach Sunny to say hi to strangers and to smile at people and to run and go down the biggest slide and get hurt and all that stuff. I'm not a worrywart. I just think like I am the last line of defense for my family, and I'm feeling a little bit underprepared, if that makes sense. All right. What are you smelling, man? You keep thinking I smell. I don't smell.
Did you fart?
No, I haven't farted in weeks. Okay. What else? Any other COVID questions. Our families. So, Winnie, why don't you talk about your family first?
Everyone's okay at the moment. My mom is on her own, so she is just staying on her own, and I feel sort of bad and sad. But like, I think that's the safest thing, and I think she wants to be safe too. But everyone else, everyone's doing okay. We're all just really staying to ourselves and staying home. Like, everyone is pretty much on the same page as us.
When this popped off, like the day before yesterday, I told Whitney that if her mom and sister who live alone like wanted to come here and stay with us, that like they should, and that they were more than welcome. Now that like a couple days have gone by, like I feel like anyone who doesn't have this same attitude, who's like running around like shaking hands, being like, this is all good, like you can stay at your house for a couple weeks. My family lives all over the place. My sister lives in New York. My brother, my parents are in Florida, although my dad is in Vermont by himself because he works in Vermont and then flies to Florida to be with my mom. And so they're not going to be together, which isn't great, but at least they're isolated. My mom was like going to play mahjong yesterday, and eating dinner out, which bothered me, but hopefully she gets the message now. Hopefully she's watching this here. No more mahjong, Mom. And so that's our families. I have found this like urge to like reach out to like everyone I care about, like old friends who I haven't spoken to. Like
I think it is a good time to connect with people. Like, I don't think it should be about like instilling fear or gossiping or whatever. It's just like, how are you doing? Like, what's just so, like you said, there's that energy in your house that there's another world that exists except for just your own. Like, it's important to stay connected and be there for each other emotionally, at least.
We want this to feel the least like some kind of crazy apocalypse movie as possible.
Right, and like the word quarantine, it can be like a scary, isolating word. So
someone was just talking about like working for the cruise ships and like they haven't gotten like a word from on high on what to do. Like stop waiting for other people to dictate like what you think you should do, and do what you should do for yourself. Don't go to work if you don't think you should go to work. Like, seriously, I have a friend who works at a production company, and like they sent out an email being like, people are not working from home, like, and they think that they're going to be the only ones working and they're going to get all the business. Like, that person who made that call, like, they will go to hell. Sorry, I mean, I know that's extreme, but I like not go to hell, but like they will. Fuck those people. Sorry, I just spit. Oh my god.
Onto my lip?
No, but like somewhere.
Oh my god.
All right, is that enough?
Yeah, I feel like let's transition the conversation into like what he's freaking out.
I had to cancel my haircut.
He's gonna let his hair grow really long.
Are we taking orders from Postmates? No, we are not. Like, I'm gonna cook food.
Yeah,
at least for a week, for sure. No one should be making anyone feel as if they're crazy, freaking out over nothing. Yeah, I was telling Whitney last night, like, if you want to wear a mask on your all over your body and you go out and someone gives you a look like you're crazy, like,
who cares?
All good.
Yeah, like that. Have you guys seen that picture of Naomi Campbell coming off a plane where she's like in a hazmat suit, fully covered? Like, you do you, you know? It doesn't matter what anybody thinks about you. Like, the goal is just staying healthy. So you do you. Okay, so let's, like we said, transition to kid stuff or whatever you guys want to hear. I think the first topic of conversation was the second kid, which is kind of topical right now, even more so on the COVID conversation, because I was heard, and you guys could tell me that you're wrong, but I was told that if you are pregnant and you're in your first trimester and you get sick, like, things could be bad, you know, like, it's not healthy. So I thought, I even said to Timmy the other day, because we're, in terms of the second kid, like, if you saw our video, we're on the not trying situation.
However, I'm sorry, have we moved on past
I
have more to say about COVID. I'm so sorry. I just wanted to say more stuff about it. I'm sorry. I think that like we will all get through this, and I think like self quarantining is a good idea because we don't want to overwhelm the healthcare system, which won't be able to like take care of all of us if like we all get it at once, but we'll be able to take care of us if we get it in a slow stream. And then I think the stock market will rebound because it crashed because of the virus, and when it goes away, people are going to start working again. And I think the most important thing is to prepare yourself and make you and your loved ones safe, and then be calm and realize that everything will rebound and be okay. That's kind of like my overall theory. Like I do think this will be over and we're gonna have like this amazing rebound, like at the end of any kind of dark time. But don't underestimate it, and like don't fucking be a hero. I'm sorry for cursing. This is a family channel. Okay. What were we talking about?
Well, it was relating back to COVID because we were talking about second kid. And I was saying how we've in our last video, one of our videos about having a second kid, that mentioned that we were on the like not trying method, where it was like we were not actively trying, but we weren't using any birth control. But then the other day when we were in Costco, I had this urge. I like saw so many people, and I was like, I saw a pregnant woman. I'm like, oh my God, maybe like I don't want to get pregnant right now.
Because of COVID?
Yeah.
Well, look, okay, more about this. You guys, also please check everything I'm saying. I have no expertise whatsoever. But a lot of people have been comparing it to the Spanish flu of, well, whatever it was.
Yeah. Yeah.
And they said it went away with the warm weather and it came back in the fall. I think that might happen, and be prepared for that. So 1918, yes. Someone also asked about what should poor people do, because
you just totally shifted the conversation again.
oh my God, I'm so sorry. Go. I can't be trusted. I
was saying about getting pregnant because of COVID, and then you started.
went back.
I thought you were starting to make.
Right.
Bring it back.
Well, because I was like, if you got pregnant now, you're not going to deliver for 10 months, but then like, I don't know when the fall is because I don't know the months in the order,
like
but like maybe
uncertain time.
After the fall, if like things are okay, then I would be like, let's like explode with babies.
And I don't want this to like completely affect and change my life, but at the same time, like just like we said, we have to be realistic about it, and like it doesn't feel, I feel like I'm a little bit stressed, like I'm not being like the healthiest version of myself, and it just doesn't feel like the most ideal time to get pregnant at the moment with so much uncertainty.
Totally, yeah.
And that's where I stand right now. But
I think people are asking like, what about people who are pregnant right now?
Yeah.
I have a couple friends who are pregnant and due to deliver, and like, I wouldn't want to go to a hospital, but I do hope that like the maternity wards are isolating themselves from the ICU, which they do anyway, and that like, it will be safe to once you get in there. And like also, thank God that it doesn't seem to be affecting kids. Now, I'm a little bit like holding my breath on that because like, I don't know, I wouldn't be surprised if someone said in a week, like, yeah, kids are fucked too. But like, thank God it's not right now. I missed that comment. All right.
So that's where I'm at on the second kid conversation and the pregnancy situation.
But you want to have a second kid? You can go back up.
Board your windows. Oh, I thought, okay. But in general, I do want to have a second kid. Like in a ideal world, it will happen.
When things calm down.
Things calm down.
What do you want to name this child?
I don't know yet.
Oh.
Do you?
What do you guys think of the name Paul?
No way.
No? Polly? Little Paul? I don't know.
Are you naming him after Polly from Siesta Key?
Oh my God, you guys, remember Paul came back?
Meh on Paul. That's how
Okay.
I feel. It's so
Fine. Paul's over with. No for Paul. Great.
meh.
Sadie is a sweet name.
Sadie is a sweet name.
Tell them about the people we met, those 4 daughters.
Oh my God, they were like.
We'll tell them who they
We met these 4 girls in Mexico. They reminded me so much of my sisters. They were like 13, 12, 9, and 7 or something like that. And I can't even remember their names. They were like
One's name was Dindy.
Dindy.
Like, it was like Dindy, Maisie, Maddie was Matt?
No, it was Katie.
No, they were very southern.
So southern. They're
it was
really,
cute.
really cute.
That
should be our
what?
Our
thumbnail?
Yeah. All right. So, anyways, the next thing we wanted to
talk about was COVID.
Go for it.
No, fine. Go back to poor advice. Yeah, okay. That's the economy is obviously getting hit hard, and people are going to stop spending money and going out to eat. And the people who live paycheck to paycheck are going to be hit the hardest. And I don't know if you don't have savings or a safety net to get you through until you're getting your next paycheck, what to do. We have a nanny for Sunny, Ophelia, who we love, who's part of our family, who comes Monday, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays. We're going to tell her to stay home, but we're still going to pay her because we can afford to do that. And if we didn't, her life, would, I don't want to say be in jeopardy. I don't want to be dramatic, but
it would affect her.
It's the right thing to do, and keeping in mind that even though you might be isolating yourself, that we need to take care of as many people as you possibly can.
If you can
do both of those things at the same time. So that's what we're trying to do, which doesn't even feel like enough.
Right.
But this thing is going to kill and affect millions of people. I mean, I'm sorry to even say that out loud.
Yeah.
All right. So,
we had, travel plans canceled. I was supposed to go to New York in a couple weeks for some exciting work stuff that's not happening anymore. We were then going to take Sunny to Charleston and Savannah for her spring break because I've never been and I've really wanted to go, and that's not happening. Literally, luckily we don't have anything too intense or, a wedding or something like that that's so dependent on the time. But no,
we are in an amazing position to stay home.
Yeah.
Neither one of us have to go into work. Sunny, we'll be fine. We are lucky. Not a lot of people are this lucky. But we are really praying for everyone, and I think doing this live helps to know that there's at least, I don't know how many people are, 400 people that are with you or thinking about you. We're also, another thing is we're going to try and eat healthy, keep our immune systems up, and we have stuff for if we get sick. I just bought a shit ton of ginger.
Yeah, that's also something. We did a post on my website for all the things that you should have in case you do start to feel sick.
Shout out to Annie for sending that to us.
Yes, I think that a lot of people don't. They are thinking about food and necessities, but they're not thinking about necessarily medicine and things Gatorade, stuff soup, stuff that you
vitamin
need should
C,
you get sick.
vitamin D, zinc, lots of nutrient-rich vegetables,
Mucinex,
humidifier, emergency humidifier. Meat. I mean, we did a podcast recently, which will come out with a nutritionist, and she was talking about all the amazing health benefits of red meat. A lot of people didn't think that for a while, but unless you have heart disease or high blood pressure, cholesterol, whatever, eat the meat and get the vitamin D. That is all stuff we're trying to do.
Yeah.
And I'm excited. I'm going to eat a lot of steak. What else? Ooh.
Loads of vitamin C to boost your immune system. Kombucha, it's the best.
Kombucha is the best, but
someone-
don't think of it as your source of probiotics.
Yes, that's what Kelly LeVeque, Be Well by Kelly, who we interviewed last week, said, that it has a good amount of sugar, and it's not the most effective way to get your probiotics. So
A
actually
delicious
take a
drink that
probiotic.
everyone should buy, but if you're looking for probiotics, maybe take a supplement. Someone asked about yoga. We are not going out.
No, we were thinking about, we used that app Obey a couple times, and that was like a good at-home fun dance class. I could see us having fun doing that right now, and it brings some levity to the situation, but we're not going to a gym or to yoga class. It's really upsetting, but I really do want to get out. Like, I would consider even walking and hiking around here by myself, maybe not bringing Sunny outside, but like, I think taking walks outside if you can is really important. I was listening to a doctor on the news this morning say that getting some fresh air is important.
Lots of YouTube workouts. Yeah, I mean, like, I'm just not eating as much, and then I did a bunch of crunches. I feel like I've lost like a few pounds. But like, yeah, we should work out. Like, Whitney and I, after this, we're gonna take an inventory of everything we have, and we're going to meal plan and see how long it'll last and what we need, and like, just do things that might sound a little silly, but are that will help you, and it'll make you feel less scared, like, because you'll be more in control. So that's what we're doing.
And doing things that are also like, you know, keeping some normalcy and doing things that are part of your daily routine anyways. And getting your endorphins running.
Right, like, we know our yoga routine. Like, we'll
could do
teach
it.
ourselves. We'll teach ourselves. Do you guys want to see us out of these long sleeve t-shirts and doing some yoga? Jimmy looks like John Krasinski. Thank you. It's not my name, but
he's Jimmy, not Jimmy.
Someone says it's my daughter's birthday party
tomorrow. Would you still have a party? If not, what should we do?
No, you should cancel it. You should cancel it. Like, you guys just play it safe. Really, just cancel it. Everyone will understand. You guys want to see what's in the cupboard? Someone asked. Should we just go show them?
Right. Do you want to see what's in there right now?
Someone just asked to see.
Okay, we can do it.
Oh, that's my palm.
It's not organized at the moment.
It's not organized. You guys also have a haircut today? Not gonna go. All right.
I want a sweet treat.
Great.
This is perfect timing. Whoa, it's not organized at all.
Yes, it is. All right, so here's what we have.
Ooh, my fruities. So here's all our sweets. Whoa.
I can't really see when I'm filming, so if you...
Okay, so we have a lot of pasta. We have a lot of rice. We have some tomato sauce. In here, this is our sweet section.
Not really great for survival, but
No.
look, but seriously, a lot of rice. Like, rice is
of
small,
carbs.
doesn't take up a lot of space, but you can eat it for a long time. It also doesn't go bad. And then we have...
This is snacks.
This is snacks.
This is just like stuff that chips and rice cakes and just like snacks that we can be eating now.
But
From that.
let me take you guys to the freezer. So in the freezer, this is like berries, frozen sausages, frozen berries, frozen vegetables, 4 frozen pizzas, and then like more meat. I hope you guys can see this. More meat. I don't know, like, do me a favor, hit the like button if you think I'm not being crazy, and comment if you think I'm being crazy. Right now we're at 25 likes, so like if you think I'm not being crazy, and comment you're crazy if you think I'm being crazy.
I think our school just canceled.
See?
Let's see what they said. You ready for this? Okay.
Crazy. People think I'm crazy. Oh,
They
no.
do?
No. See, got like 3 crazy comments and 25 likes.
After much consideration, we have decided to err on the side of caution and close the school effective Monday, March 16th. We assume that we will be closed through spring break. Spring break right now, you guys, is like the 4th, so that's going to be a month. However, we will be reassessing the situation week by week. If we deem it is safe to return to school prior to the break, we will notify all families. So Sunny's out of school for a month. I mean, this is not.
That's what I thought. I thought it's going to be, people are going to say a month, and if it's better, we'll go back earlier, but that's what we should be prepared.
Okay. All right. There
All
you
right.
have it, guys. That's our school update.
That's the deal.
I keep that as. Oh, should.
What?
I mean, I really want Sunny to take this special swim class.
Not happening. All right. So nobody thinks I'm being crazy. Great.
Should I take this off?
It would be nice.
Okay.
Okay, here we are. We're back.
Yeah, the more we do now, the better off we will all be later.
What do you know what I'm wondering? Like,
Oh, Frozen 2 is out now. Add it to his list.
are we able to, like, will Amazon still be delivering stuff? You know what I mean?
I think that slowly but surely things will start to be getting sold out. Oh, you think like because of sanitary reasons with boxes and people working, like they're just gonna shut off delivery?
You are crazy and it is bad. Hamstering is really bad. Panicking will only make stores go out of supplies.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, okay, I get that. And my plan is to start eating what I have, not going to the store every day, but
I don't think it's necessarily stockpiling. I just think we are meal planning and being responsible. Like a lot of people do this kind of shopping all the time, and like it's I think that as long as stores are open, we will continue to go if we need stuff.
no. So Whitney and I really aren't on the same page here.
I thought you said that we weren't going to dip into that really crazy frozen stash until unless stores were going to be like out of food.
Yeah, but I don't think we're going to continue to go to the store. Like,
Alexis Graham, what about beards? Beards
that's
are.
my brother.
I said to Timmy he should use this opportunity to grow out his hair as long as possible.
So look, delivery groceries, that's what I'm wondering about. Like, I'm okay with delivery groceries. If the box gets here, I'm going to wipe it down. I'm going to wipe down everything that gets here.
We should just open all boxes outside first.
Yes.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to no more stores. Like, I think we're on a different page in that you think we're not going to be in this, 1,500 square foot area for the next month because
No, I think that. I'm just saying, like, as soon as the fresh meat goes bad in our fridge, we'll probably go to the store again to get other fresh meat. We're not going to dip into the crazy, like the crazy meat stash in the freezer.
Well, we'll go over that and we'll tell you guys what our strategy is. But wait, what was this? What is your opinion on why so many people are freaking out over this virus when in the past there was SARS, swine flu, and other things? Yet this one people's acting extremely deadly. I don't know the answer to that. Why is this different than SARS or MERS or H1N1 or the swine flu? Like, my answer, which I don't know if is the right answer, was that like none of that seemed to be in America, or maybe it wasn't transmitted in the same way. But this is just like the flu, which anyone can get, but like it will fuck you up way harder. And food, it can live on surfaces for a while. By the time it gets delivered, like, and out of whose ever hands might possibly have it, I think we'll be okay, but I'm going to wipe it down. I mean, we don't have that many wipes, so I'm going to save them. But that's our plan.
Yeah, but I do think some of what they're saying makes sense too. Like, some of those diseases didn't happen when social media was as widespread as it is now, and you weren't knowing all the information.
Hold on. I want to say something about this guy talking about COVID not being as deadly, the flu killed, blah, blah, blah. It's way more deadly than the flu. The mortality rate of the flu is like 0.1%, and this is way higher. It's 10 times worse. So anyone telling you that whole, like, this is like the flu is worse, that's fake news. Sorry. I haven't watched the Joe Rogan podcast, but I did see the BuzzFeed, like, 10 facts to take away from it, and some of it made me feel better. And, like, I do think that this will go away, and I'm trying not to panic, but at the same time, doing as much for my family as possible. And everyone out there who like is trying to panic shame, which maybe I just invented that whole thing, like just chill out and understand that people need to do what's best for their family.
I know. Wash your hands and stop touching your face.
Me, I just did touch my face. I'm going to wash my hands.
Oh, man.
Should I shave my beard?
Why shave your beard? Because germs live in there?
Well, what did Alexis mean by what about beards?
Oh, I don't know. I think maybe he was making a joke about like, or
Am I gonna grow my beard
yeah,
out?
like are people going to be getting haircuts and stuff?
Well-
Wash the beard, Emily White says. Yes, wash the beard. You have to, when you shampoo your hair, you should shampoo your beard.
Okay, should I shave my beard?
No.
The flu mortality is 0.01%. This is 3.4. That makes it 35 times worse. Thank you.
34.
All those flu people, fake newsers.
Yes, Annie, grow it out, braid it, and beat it at the end. Time to experiment.
I will get so weird in the next month. You'll have no idea.
You guys should already see the pants that he's wearing.
Do you want to show them?
Look. Ugh.
I'm also gonna hike my socks up.
We've gotten weird here. I'm in a decent sweatsuit. Not so ashamed of that.
Oh, someone commented what? Okay, so
Hobbit pants.
What else? Yeah, Italy. People are talking about the situation in Italy. Don't underestimate. Yeah. Let's all freak out a little bit, and then, I can be the crazy one later. I hope I'm wrong. Team America, please stop spreading nonsense. I don't know what
Okay.
that means. Should I not? Okay.
Don't even. Jimmy. Oh, Timmy's going to have a hair and beard to neck when it's over. Yes, that is true. All right, guys. I feel like we should get organized.
You're trying to wrap up the live sesh?
I think so.
All right. We'll just take questions for 5 more minutes, and then we're going to wrap it up. How are you managing the kiddo amid the virus?
I think we are trying to keep him occupied. We have some new toys that we've kept stashed that we're opening, and we ordered a whole bunch of new things on Amazon. Like I said, I'm about to publish a blog post with everything we ordered. But I feel like there's no reason to like tell him the details of what's going on. Like he's not going to understand. It may just scare him. So I think I've just been saying to him like, Sunny's staying home with mommy and daddy today, and we're gonna have so much fun. This is what we're gonna do, and I think that's all that we can continue to do. Honestly, we were saying like if we had a little bit of older of a kid, I don't know exactly what we would say to them. I would probably say like just like how people get sick, like it's just happening maybe a little bit more now, so we have to be very careful, and this is how we're preparing ourselves. I actually had a disaster preparedness person come on the podcast, and they said it's important to have real conversations with your kids about them. Obviously not to go overboard and scare them with facts, but more to focus on how to prepare yourself than like how bad the situation could be.
Someone asked about selling their house. Yeah, I mean, I think all deals, business, all that stuff is going to kind of grind to a halt for a little while. You're not scared to order from Amazon? No, I guess I'm not. But, like, tell me if I should be. I just think we need to take it serious now. Mm-hmm. And that's pretty much it.
That's the only way, it seems like, to prevent anything from getting worse, is to take it seriously.
Yeah. Your 401k now, cash from our bank. All right. Well, I guess that's enough. We shot a couple YouTube videos yesterday. We're gonna keep doing that. One about like disciplining Sonny. He's definitely at the age where he's like throwing things and testing us and like hitting us sometimes. one about his sort of development. His mind is just exploding, and he's curious about everything. And I'm sure other 2.5-year-old parents can relate. So let us know what else you guys want to hear about.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Bye, guys.
Love you all. Stay safe. Wash your hands. Stay inside.
Bye.
Bye.